Influencing the other party resistance points. Central to planning a strategy and tactics for distributive bargaining is effectively location of the other party resisting points and relationship of that resistance points to your own. The resistance points is established by the value established from the particular outcome, which in turn is product of worth and cost of outcome. Larry sets his resistance points based on the amount of money he can afford to pay, or on total monthly mortgage payments. The established market value worth of the houses, for example, is the factor in bargaining mix. Resistance points may be also be influenced by the cost of individual attached to different negotiations, or have negotiation aborted. A significant factor in shaping the other person's understanding of what is possible, and therefore the value of he or she can place on particular outcome, is the others' understanding of their own situation. Therefore, when influencing the other viewpoint, you may also deal with the other party understanding of your values for the particular outcome. The cost you attach to delay or difficulty in negotiations, the cost you have negotiation aborted. To explain how these factors can affect the process of distributive bargaining, let's take a look at 4 major positions. The other party resistance points, number 1, will vary directly with his estimate of the cost of delay and aborting negotiations. If the other party sees that you need to settle quickly and cannot defer it, he or she can seize this advantage and press for a better outcome. Therefore, expectations will rise, and the other party will set for more demanding resistance points. The more you can convince the other your cost of delay and aborting negotiations are lower, that you are in no hurry and can wait forever, the more modest the other resistance points will be. Number 2, the other resistance point will vary inversely with his or her cost of delay and aborting. The more person needs settlement, the more modest he or she will be in settlement resistance point. Therefore, the more you can do to convince the other party the delay of aborting negotiations will costly, and the more likely she will establish the modest resistance point. In contrast, the more attractive the other party's alternative, the more the person can handle tough with a high resistance point. If negotiators are unsuccessful and the other party can move to attractive alternative. In the early example, we mentioned that both parties have satisfactory alternatives. Number 3, the resistance point will vary directly with the value of other party attachment to that outcome. Therefore, the resistance point may become more modest as the person reduces how valuable he or she consider that outcome. If you can convince the other party that present negotiation position will have the desirable outcome, that the present position is not attractive because other positions are even more attractive, that he or she will adjust the resistance points. And number 4, the other resistance point varies inversely with the perception value the first party attached to the outcome. Knowing that the position is important to the other party, you will expect the others to resist giving up on that issue. Thus, there should be less possibility of the favorable settlement in that area. As a result, you may lower your expectations and more modest resistance point. Hence, the more may lower your expectations, the more modest resistance points. Hence, the more you can convince the other party your value particular outcome to the other party bargaining mix, the more pressure you put on the other party to settle more modest resistance point with regard of that outcome. Thank you.